Hi everyone, this is Sunny Kumar from IIT BHU and welcome to my channel Code with Sunny, and today I am going to discuss the problem 3 sum with multiplicity of leet code. Index number is 923 and the problem is of medium type. Okay, so let's discuss the problem now. We have been given an integer array ARR and an integer target, and we have to return the number of tuples I, j, k such that I is less than j and j is less than k, and I, j, k are the indices. And note that it is strictly less than each other. That is, I is strictly less than j and j is strictly less than k. And array of I plus array of j plus array of k must be equal to the target. And we have to return the number of tuples present in the array. And since the answer can be very large, we have to return it modulo this prime number. Okay, so here are the examples, and let's look over the constraints also. Length of the array, that is n, is going to be less than equal to 3000, and so it is obvious that O of n square solution will pass because it will be around 9 into 10 power 6 iterations. And okay, and array of I is less than equal to 100 and target is less than equal to 300. Okay, and now also this question has been asked in many interviews, so we must be careful that we must know an efficient solution to this problem. Okay, so what should be our approach in to solve this problem efficiently? Note that I am going to use here two pointer approach, which is the best approach I think for this problem. Okay, so let's move further to understand the examples, what is happening here in this problem, and what should be the best approach to solve this problem efficiently. Okay, so let's move further. So basically here are the two examples that I have taken over here. So let's start with this example. So before moving further, I need to explain that I have used the two pointer approach. That is, first take some element after sorting the array and then check for the segment to the rightwards that if there exists a pair that satisfies my new sum. What is the new sum? That is target minus the current element. So let's work for this array. That is, let's take 1 first, and if I take 1, my new sum would be like sum equal to target minus 1, that is my new sum is 4. Then I need to check what is the new, that is I need to check what are the number of pairs to the right of it, that is this one. You can see number of pairs such that the sum is coming out to be 4, and we need to find the distinct indices. You can see sum comes out to be 4 only when 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So and you can see there are 4 2 present over here. So my answer would be like there are 4 2 present over here. So I need to select any 2 from this. So 4c2, it would come like 6. Okay. So after taking this my first element, that is this one. Okay, and what about if we move over to the next index, that is take this one now. And if I have taken this one, then what are the length of the segment to the right of it, that is the elements, that is again 4 2. Then my new sum would be again sum equal to, I have taken this one, so my new sum would be again 5 minus my current element, that is array of 2, and it will be again 4, and the number of elements are 4 to the right of this one, and these are 2 2 2 2, and I need to have the sum equal to 4. So what I am going to do, use the two pointer approach, that's what I have said. So you can see I can get the sum 4 only when there exists 2 2, and the 2 2 should be distinct, so my number of pairs would be 4c2 again, that would come out to be 6. And if this is done, let's move over to the next index, that is let's take this 2, and if I've taken this 2, my new sum would be like let's write it down as sum equal to 5 minus 2, that would come out to be 3. And what are the elements to the right of it? Elements to the right of it are 2, this one. And you can see for getting the sum equal to 3, we need to find a pair or number of pairs that will give the sum equal to 3. That is, this is my new sum. You can see we cannot get sum equal to 3 over here, so my answer would be 0 for this case also. And similarly for every index I up to the less than n, I need to just pick some element and subtract the, that is target minus array of I, and this will be our new sum. And we need to find the number of pairs such that array of j plus array of k must be equal to my new sum, and where where it would be like j should be less than k, and j starts from I plus 1, and k starts from the back side of the array. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do this for every element of the array, that is for pick some element and check for the segment to the right of it. Okay, so this was the main using the approach called two pointer approach, that will be like O of n square solution. Okay, and also we can when we have the segment, like let's pick over some easiest that is trickiest example. Like suppose when we have a segment like 2 2 2 2, let's say, and 3 3 and 3, and let's say I have a 5 over here, and let's say I have a 5 over here, and let's say again I have a 5 over here, and let's say I need to have a, okay, let's say I have a 1 over here. Okay, let's say I need to have a target equal to, so let's say I have this array and I need to have a target over 8. Let's say I need to have target over 8. So how can we find the sum target equal to it? So just like I need to first sort the array, then just pick this element and subtract this 8 minus 1. So my new sum would be 7. Okay, so my new sum is 7. So my j starts from this one and my k starts from this one, and just do two pointer approach, that is while should be less than k, and since the array is sorted, and if my current sum, that is array of j plus array of k, is less than my new sum, that is new sum is 7, just increment j, otherwise decrement. Otherwise, if array of j plus array of k is greater than my this sum, decrement k, and if it is equal to sum, that is, you can see my new sum is here, you can see 7, and you can see 2 plus 5 is 7. I need to find the number of pairs now. And how can we find the number of pairs? You can see there are these amounts of 2's present here and these amount of 5 present here. So I need to find the what are the number of indices, let's say indices p, such that array of p must be equal to array of j. What are the number of indices that are equal to array of j, that is array of p must be equal to array of j. Let's name it as count1. And again, what are the number of indices that are equal to, like let's say array of t, that is equal to array of r, that is this one, or you can say yes, last this index. Let's name it as count2. So our answer should be simply count1 into count2, because we can select any element from this one and we can select any element from this one. So this should be our simply answer. And note that I need to do this one for every element of the array, because I have picked this one and again I am going to pick this one, and again in next iteration I am going to pick this one and check for the remaining segment, and in again iteration I am going to pick this one and check for the remaining segment, and similarly I am going to do that. It is just basically the picking this element and find the number of pairs. Note that I am not going to use tuple, I am going to use pair now, because I have picked this one element, that I have already fixed this one element, and I am going to subtract my target with this array element, and again I'm going to find the number of pairs to the right of the my current element, that is equal to my new sum. Okay, so it is just basically a two pointer approach now. So this was the main idea of this question. So let's move further to the coding part. Okay, so let's code it out as fast as possible. Okay, so let me begin. Okay, so I need to first define a modulus, that is 10 power 9 plus 7. Okay, so I'm going to write here as hashtag define modulus as 10 power 9 plus 7. Okay, hashtag define mod as 10 20 34 56 78 and 9. Okay, so let's code it out as fast. So our answer is initially is initialized as 0, and let us write n as array dot size. Okay, and also I have to sort the array first. I'm going to write sort the array first. Okay, so sort array dot begin array dot end. Okay, so I've sorted the array, Now I need to iterate over the array like O of n square approach, like I'm going to write I over 0 and I over less than n and I plus plus. Okay, so I need to reduce my target now. So my new target would be, let's define it as sum. So it should be like target minus array of I. Okay, so let's move for the rest of the segment to the rightwards, and let's operate like a two pointer approach. Okay, so what should be our new length L, that is left pointer? It should be like I plus 1. And what should be our right pointer? It should be like n minus 1. Okay, and I need to move like while L less than R, and okay, and okay, so if my current sum, that is if array of L plus array of R is less than target, I can say I have to move to rightwards, because it will give the sum closer to the sum that we want. So I need to increment my L. Else if array of L plus array of R is greater than target, I need to move leftwards, because I have my current sum is greater than the required sum. Else if my current sum is exactly equal to the sum, that is array of L plus array of R exactly equal to target, then I need to check it out. I need to find out the number of pairs very much efficiently. Okay, so how I'm going to find? Okay, so let's define one variable as count1 equal to 0, and let's define another variable as count2 equal to 0. Okay, and let's name it out as two more variables, that is j equal to L and int k equals to R. Okay, so let me explain what is happening, why I'm going to do this. Okay, so let us do this like that. Okay, so here you can see in this example, that is okay, in this example, okay, I need to change the color. Okay. So here you can see, if I am at this second index, that is 1, so my right segment is like 2, 2 and 2 and 2. Okay, so what happens here is I need to check it out, what are the common elements present is that. Okay, now you can see 5 can be formed from 2, that is if I have taken 1, that is my new target would be 4, so 4 can be formed as 2 plus 2. So I am checking that what is the length of the common segment, that is array of this value, that is this is my first value, and how much this length of segment is exactly equal to this value, that is 2 is also equal to this, and this 2 is also equal to this, and this 2 is also equal to this. And if all these elements are equal, then I need to select only the values, like let's say it has a value like count. Okay, so I need to select two elements from that. Okay, so I'm just doing that count C2, like binomial expression. So this is my total number of pairs. Okay, so let's this was the pretty much the easiest example. Let's say I have to traverse like two pointer approach, and I have to find the sum like okay, like 2 2 2 and 3 and 3. Okay, so I need to find the number of pairs that has the sum equal to 5. Okay, so what are the number of pairs? We can easily say 5 can be formed plus 2 plus 3 simply. Okay, so what are the number of pairs? Okay, so you can easily see I can select any one element from this one, and for 3 I can select any one element from this one. So for selecting any one element from this one, let's say it has a count 1, and let's say it has a named as count 2, that is number of elements that is exactly equal to the array of R, and number of elements that is exactly equal to array of L starting from the leftmost side. So you can see what is the answer for that is number of pairs possible for give my sum equal to 5, and that is we can easily get from 2 plus 3. So I can have the number of pairs like count 1 into count 2, because we can select any element from this count 1, and we can select any element from this count 2. So my total number of pairs is count 1 into count 2. And what about this 3 is not present, and entire segment is 2 2 2 like this one, and we need to find the target as 4. In this case, this is obvious that I need to select any two elements from this, so it should be like count C2 directly. I can write that. So this is what I am going to do here in my code. Okay, so let's do it out. So I have generally maintained count 1 equal to 0 and count 2 equal to 0, and my new j is L and my k is R. So I am going to write like that. Okay, so while j is going to be less than equal to R and array of j is exactly equal to array of L, so I'm basically finding on what are the number of elements that is exactly equal to L starting from the leftmost side. Okay, so just increment j and just increment count 1. Okay, so after doing that, it might be possible that we are going to encounter case like this one. Okay, so like this case, that is entire, that is my j goes to R. Okay, exactly j goes to R. In this case, that is the segment, all the elements of this segment are equal. So my answer would be like count C2 if it is possible. Okay, so I need to write if else condition over here also. If j is going to be greater than R, so I'm going to write just simply what should be my current answer. Let's say name it as take. My current answer will be count C2, that is count 1 C2. It should be like count 1 into count 1 minus 1 divided by 2 simply. And after this is done, I need to increment my answer as answer plus take modulus. Okay. And what about the case like this? Okay, so case like this one, and that is some elements are equal, some elements are not equal. I need to write count 1 into count 2, and if it is possible that we can get this sum, so I'm going to write else. If it is not possible, then I need to find what is the length of the number of elements that is exactly equal to array of R from the right side. So I need to write while k, that should be greater than equal to j, and array of k is exactly equal to array of, okay, I need to write array of R. So just we can decrement k and we can increment count 2, and if it is done, what should be my answer for that? My answer would be like simply answer plus count 1 into count 2 modulus mod, and again sorry, this one. Okay, so this might exceed the 10 power 9 plus 7, so I need to take modulus, and if it is done, so I am going to do one thing also. Okay, so okay, so after else condition I need to write, I need to change my value L and R, because I have modified, if it goes in this else condition, that is array of L plus array of R equals to target, you can see, that is this else part. So my L and R goes modified to much extent, so I need to write here one thing. So what should be the thing I should write? That is L must be equal to J and R must be equal to K. I think this should okay, so okay, I need to write here, not, I need to write not here, because this might get wrong. Okay, so I need to write over here, because in this else condition I need to L as J and R as K. Okay, yes, this is good. And what about, I think I should return answer over here, return answer. Okay, this should, I think this is good. So let's run the code. Okay, I am getting wrong answer. I think I must done some sort of mistake over here. Okay, I need to write here sum. I've written target over here. Okay, because my new sum I need to check for the number of pairs. Okay, it would be like sum. I think this is fine. Okay, so let's submit this code directly. Yes, it is good. So if you have any doubts, do not forget to mention in the comment section of the video, and I will ask the viewers to like this video, share this video, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel for latest updates. Thank you for watching this video.